These big brands are spending billions of dollars to keep you consuming and to keep you broke. I've been trying to tell you this for months now, and now Netflix has come out with their documentary called Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy. And baby, it is spilling all of the tea about how these big brands get you sucked in to buy whatever it is that you want to buy or whatever it is that they want you to buy on a consistent basis. It's almost sickening. But what if you can take this exact same knowledge and use it in an ethical way to get people to invest in products, digital products that they already need and that they already want? I'm going to talk about that in this video. We're going to take the information that we got from that documentary that Netflix just posted, and we're gonna reverse engineer it and use it in a way that is positive and that is not detrimental to the earth and the world that we live in. Let's talk about it. You want to stick with me to the end, because at the end of this video, I am going to be giving you a surprise, something that is going to actually help you start putting pen to paper, start putting things in action to get you to start breaking away from this hamster wheel of consumption. The problem is that you have a consumer mindset and not a producer mindset. And we're going to get you to actually start making money just like the rest of us and just like you see here, like I've been doing for the past 6 months. So let me break down an hour-plus documentary for you in about 5 seconds, right? The Buy Now documentary that Netflix just put out essentially talks about how these big brands are using psychological triggers, things like convenience, things like FOMO, scarcity, urgency, all of the things that I've been telling you guys about in my previous videos to get you to stay in the hamster wheel of consumption. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I definitely recommend you going to watch it just so that you can get a full synopsis of what these people are doing, because it's almost disgusting, right? It's so crazy to the point where things as simple as the light bulb. Did you know that the light bulb used to stay lit a lot longer than it actually does now? It did. It used to stay lit so much longer, but what happened was these big brands and these big wigs, they sat at a table and they thought about ways that they can get you to come back and keep buying. So they shortened the time of the light bulb or how long it stays lit so that you can continue going back and purchasing more. If you think about it, it's even things like what we experience with our cell phones, right? How often are we like, my phone is not working at the speed that it used to, or it's not working in the way that it used to when we first got it, and we've only had it for about a year or two, and then you start noticing commercials of the newest phone, right? Or you start getting emails about an upgrade. That's because these people understand how you buy. They understand how you make decisions, and whenever you are ready to make the decision, they want to be your choice. I am going to teach you exactly how I have been taking this exact knowledge and using it in an ethical way, using it in a way that's positive with digital products. The beauty of digital products is that it is literally the gift that keeps on giving, right? You help someone solve their problem and they go out and help other people solve their problem. It is not a consistent buying hamster wheel. It's you buy it one time, you gain the skill, and that skill can pay you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Let's dive in. Unlike physical products, if you've ever been in a physical product business, then you know that you have to have your inventory on hand. You have to have shipping costs included in your expenses. With digital products, you don't have to worry about any of that, okay? You can literally start making money from just using your laptop, Canva, ChatGPT to create the digital products. Now, are there things that go into actually getting that digital products set up to where you can make consistent money with it? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and sell you a dream, because there are things that you need to know after you create the digital product to help you make money with that digital product. But initially, to start, it just takes your laptop. So what that means is that the profit margin is so much higher. I literally created one digital product that has made me money over and over and over again. That's still making me money. I created the digital product, I set it up, and I'm continuously marketing. The marketing piece is the main thing that I have to do, right? If I'm showing up, if I'm giving value, if I'm offering people information that they actually need and can go and implement, that's me marketing my products. So once the product is created, the only thing that you are responsible for doing primarily is showing up and marketing your product. And there are so many ways that you can do that. Whether you want to be camera facing, whether you want to be behind the scenes, there are so many different ways. Whether you sell to 10 people or you sell to 10,000 people, your cost still remains the exact same. And the beauty about it is that you don't even need pro account. So for example, you don't need a Canva pro account. You don't need a Beacons or a Stan.store pro account. You can literally start with the free accounts to get the ball rolling, right? To get your products created and uploaded to a point of sale platform. You can grow your business without actually growing your expenses. Now more than ever, people are looking for transformation. They want information. They want solutions to the problems that they're having in a more convenient way. Essentially, people are just trying to get into your head. They want to get the solution that you have gotten for yourself or for somebody else. So they're literally just waiting for you to put all of that information in a place where they can get it, right? So pick a problem, pick something that you have solved for yourself, something that you do on a day-to-day basis that might not have in the beginning been easy for you, right? It didn't come natural to you, but eventually you learned how to do something that you do or you help other people with. That is your niche. That is where your digital product is going to come from. So whether that's you create an ebook and you put that information that you have gained, that knowledge that you have, you put it in an ebook, you put it in a course, you put it on a template, right? Or you create a community membership, right? You create a list. Whatever it is, take that information and create something that someone else can get value from. The more value you put out there, the more value you are going to receive. Whether that is in the form of feeling accomplished, whether that is in the form of feeling like you are giving back to your community and helping someone that might have had the same or might be having the same problem that you have, or whether that's financially, it is going to come back to you. You don't need 1 million followers, and that's a huge misconception. You do not need 1 million followers. You just need a clear problem to solve. You just need something that you can help someone else get from point A to point B. Once you create that digital product, you are no longer trading your time for money. We have to get out of that mindset of, I have to trade all of this time in order to get all of this money. Nobody that has worked 50 years has not many people, I won't say nobody, but not many people that have worked 50, 60, 70 years was like, this is the best thing I have ever done in my life. No, now it's about getting the information that you have up here out of your head and putting it out in the universe and allowing that thing to work for you as opposed to you working for your money. You can take these strategies that these big brands are using and make it work for your digital business in an ethical way. So let's use urgency, for example. So urgency essentially just helps the buyer make the purchasing decision, right? It creates a sense of, I need to get this now. I need to take advantage of this opportunity. As humans, and I know I can speak for myself, as humans, sometimes we procrastinate and we don't take advantage of opportunities. And sometimes we need a push to be able to go ahead and make the decision to do what it is that we say that we're going to do, right? Raise your hand if there's been things that you've said that you are going to do that you have not done. And so the urgency strategy is basically helping someone get out of their own way and make the purchasing decision. So a way that you can use urgency is, for example, offering your digital products at this price for this amount of time. So offering it for $9.97 for 24 hours, or $19.99 for 48 hours, for $97 for 1 hour. Whatever you choose, whatever price for whatever time frame, that's going to create a sense of urgency. It's going to push someone to take advantage of the opportunity to get it at a price that they probably would not be able to get it for ever again. Don't just focus on putting out whatever information out there. Put out valuable information. Give people things that they can actually use to solve their problems. When you focus on actually helping someone solve a real problem, that's when people start to trust you more. They start to trust that the information that you have has also been beneficial to you and to be beneficial to other people. So that nurtures that relationship between you and your target person. People will always want to invest in solutions that make their lives easier every time. Be authentic and tell your story. In one of my VIP coaching calls, we dove so deep into this concept and we really got to the nitty-gritty of storytelling and how you can use it in your digital business to your advantage. If you are in the VIP membership of Digital Product School, it is going to be in your video lessons tab. But don't be afraid to use your story. Do not be afraid to talk about your struggles. Do not be afraid to talk about the things that you experienced as you were figuring it out. People love relatability. They want to be able to connect with you, right? The reason why the Jordan brand didn't really talk so much about the actual products and started like putting more about Jordan's life and all of the things that he accomplished, but wearing the sneaker, like it was more so about how the brand made you feel, right? Think about brands that you purchase from because of how they make you feel. That's less about the products and more about how safe you feel with them, how connected you feel to them. Start thinking about how you're making your own buying decisions, and then you'll understand how those same things that affect your buying decisions are very similar to what will affect your target person's buying decision. Don't be afraid to use consumer psychology, things like FOMO, fear of missing out, things like urgency, because it is an opportunity that you are giving your target person to be able to get out of their own way, to make the decision, to not procrastinate, to solve their problem. You want to be able to help your target person go from consumer mindset to producer mindset as well, right? You want to help your target person go from just thinking about it, just, struggling with whatever the problem is, to actually taking action and solving it. And you are giving them that opportunity. So I want you to look at it and reframe your mindset from, oh, I'm just trying to sell a product, to I am offering someone an opportunity to make their life better, to make their life easier, to help them accomplish the things that they want to accomplish in their life. So I'm going to give you a 3-step actionable plan for you to go and start your digital business right now. Stop wasting time, okay? Enough is enough. We're about to be in a whole new year, and we're not going to wait for the ball to drop to start actually putting things into action, okay? We've been thinking about it and watching videos and doing all of that for I don't even know how long. It's been way too long, okay? Now it's time to actually get to work. So the first thing is you want to start thinking about your problem. What problem are you going to solve? Start with the problem. What problem have you solved for yourself? What problem have you helped other people solve in their life? What problem do you solve at work? What value have you offered somebody else, or that you offer in your day-to-day, right? What is something that may come easy to you that may not come easy to somebody else? Don't discount that, because what comes easy for you, little things that might come easy for you, may not come as easy to someone else. I could just think of one off the top of my head. If you are a mother of 3 and your target person just had another baby and now is a mother of multiples and it can't figure out how to juggle one baby, much less 2 babies, and you've already done 3, you've already managed 3 children, that is your superpower, right? That's the problem that you're going to solve. So I wanted to give you that as an example. Start thinking about things that you're passionate about, things that you do every day that may not come easy to somebody else, but that does come easy to you. or things or something that didn't always come easy to you, but you figured it out along the way. Talk about that. That's going to be your niche. Step 2 is to decide what format you are going to do it, but to start putting value out there. Most people say step 2 would be to create the product. Step 2 is not to create the product because you don't even know what product people want. So step 2 would be to start putting value out into the world, whether it is by writing, recording, podcasts, YouTube videos. Start talking about whatever your topic is. Get comfortable with the process of communicating to your target person. That is step 2. Don't overcomplicate this process. You're literally just using your story as the value. That's going to be your content. Your story, your experience, the journey that you went on, the things that you learned, the steps that you took, that is going to be your content. So now that we have the problem that we're going to solve, now that we have built our audience, we are communicating with our target person, now we have information. We have what people are liking, what they are gravitating to, what videos they are watching the most, what podcasts they are listening to the most, what blogs they are engaging with the most, what are they putting the most comments on, what are our analytics telling us about what our target person needs from us. Now that we have that information, now we can consider creating the digital product. Now we can go into ChatGPT. Now we can start using Canva to start creating that digital product. Okay. And then once you have the digital product created, once you've decided what digital product your target person needs from you, then you can either offer it as a freebie to be able to collect your target person's information so that you can nurture that relationship on the back end, or you can then offer your new digital product as a low ticket offer for them to be able to invest and get a little bit more information than they've already gotten from you in whatever form you are giving out your value. So whether it's audio, written, or what have you. Okay, so that's step 3. So I promised you that I was going to give you something special at the end of this video, and I'm going to do just that because I'm a woman of my word. When you grab my ebook, 100 Ways to Guarantee Your First Sale, now you're not going to get 1, not 2, but 3 additional bonuses. So you'll get access to my private community digital product school. You'll also get my Buyer Psychology 101 and my Digital Product Creation 101. Get the ebook, you'll get access to the community, you'll get Buyer Psychology 101 and Digital Product Creation 101 just from making one investment in yourself. These bonuses are not just going to help you get out of that consumer hamster wheel, but it's also going to position you to really start operating as the digital CEO that you know that you are. So that's it for this video, you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button because I know that you found value. If you have not joined the YouTube family, go ahead and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway. Guys, it is time for us to shift from the consumer mindset and start using our intellectual property to make us money in this digital space. It is possible, and I'm telling you from experience. It's time for you to start producing. You are a producer. You are no longer a consumer after watching this video. I will see you within the community, but if not, I will most certainly see you on the next video. Bye, guys.